Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG. It's located on the southwest spawn of Karelia and it's under the command of Fork U. Yes, it's another of my birthday replays. I'm putting up most of the replays I've played over the past few weeks up on the board, or rather the ones that I thought were good. And battle has started on this one. Well, this Arty is based on the Mark IV Panzer, and as you can see that from the number of bogies, there's 8 there, so divide that by 2, you get the Panzer Mark IV. It's a 15cm howitzer mounted on top of it, and the Hummel means bumblebee. It can do 680 alpha and penetrate 39mm of armour, and the reload time is 26.84 seconds. Well, I'm aiming towards the horseshoe, and I always try and put a shell to the horseshoe at the start of Karelia matches, because you can always catch some medium tank trying to get up onto the horseshoe and claim the territory for themselves. Well, our P-44 Pantera has managed to get up there first, so he gets the ownership of the horseshoe area. And we've got some enemy targets. Right, rounds out on the T-3485M. Direct hit for 337. Nice start. He goes down. Okay, ooh, lovely. Juicy targets. We've got an SU-130PM up there in that corner, and alongside him is a heavy tank. I didn't see which the heavy tank it was, but I'm almost ready to go. I've marked the spot to let my teammates know that's where I'm firing. Rounds out. Well, shells went in. Hopefully that would have stirred somebody up. Okay, to the north, on the west side of the map, we've got a T-29. He appeared briefly, dialing in on the position where he was last seen. And can't fire at the moment because I've got nothing clear to fire at. It was a KV-2 that was actually alongside that SU-130PM, and he's moved closer to that rock. I'm dialing in on his position, almost ready to shoot. Rounds out. Here we go. Lands just behind him, and the SU-130PM is still there. It looks like he backs up to shoot, so rather than shooting around the corner where those bushes are, he's actually backing up a little, so I'll have to wait for my shot, because he'll probably appear when he backs up, and then I might be able to put the round onto him as he moves back into position. Well, that one hit the rock. Oh, now we've got an enemy really close. An FV-4202 has actually managed to sneak up the river, and our Pantera just spotted him. I'm marking him as target. Going to try and get a shot into him. Is he sitting behind that rock? Yes, he is. Rounds out. Whoa! Direct hit wipes him out. Didn't expect that one to happen, actually. It was only the front of his vehicle was showing. But that shell ripped the front of his vehicle off altogether. Okay, that T-20 is sitting behind that rock. I've got no shot on him, but he's actually just been killed, so no target there. 53 TB this side of the battlefield. Okay, I'm loaded. Dialing in. 6 seconds to go. Okay, mark the target. Rounds out. It lands short. Didn't hit the target. Landed short of him, but still stunned him. Going to focus on the 53 TP because we've got 3 guys waiting to go forward. If we can remove him, then the next target will be their T-29. Now he's in a very difficult position to hit there. If I fire, I'm probably going to hit that rock face. Yes, I did. Okay, T-29, he's gone. Still trying to hit that 53 TP. I might have to aim the shot slightly to his left to splash him, and that will enable the other guys to stun him and take him out. He's taking a lot of damage. Almost loaded. That's it. Rounds going in. Rounds out. Oh, and again it hits the rock face. So a wasted shot. looks like these two are going to take care of business. Yes, they have. The kill goes to 45 TP. Now, going to the other side again. KV2 and the SU-130PM. I'm going to hit the SU-130PM because he is a more high priority target. And I can probably pen him if I can get the top shot on target. Rounds out. Right on target, but it didn't kill him. It probably did a huge amount of damage to him though. I'm pretty certain that would have badly damaged him. Chiri coming up to the horseshoe, trying to get up onto the cliff from the other side. Panzer IV Schmaltern spotted him. And I can probably get a round into him as he's coming up the rise. Rounds out. Direct hit on him. And our Schmaltern just took a hit from the enemy Arty and he's down to 1 hit point. But the T-34 constructors moved into position and the Chiri has lost a huge amount of his health. He just took a hit in the rear and the constructor's going to finish him off. Yep, with the 100mm gun. Now, the SU-130PM was taken out in the meanwhile. And they're now moving in to finish off the rest of the enemy. Well, I've gone mobile because there's still 4 enemies out there, and one of them is that Nashorn. And I need to close the range on him because even in the Hummel, you will find range difficulties if you don't move to get closer. We know that Nashorn's up there. I'm dialing in on that position, but we've got no sighting of him at the moment. Now, the Nashorn's an open vehicle. In fact, it's identical to the Hummel. It just has an 88mm gun for anti-tank work in it instead. So if I can put a round into that vehicle, it's a bit sort of like cannibalism, but... Oh, there he is. Okay, line him up for a shot. Rounds out, and he pulls forward into the shell and dies in the process. So a nice kill there, and the enemy Arty's been spotted. There he is. He's running an M44. And I think he's going to be in cover. Yes, I'm not going to get a shot on him. And he dies. Okay, there's still 2 enemies to kill. And I've got no shot on them from the current position. So I'm going to have to get closer. Now the Hummel, when it was actually in service in the Wehrmacht, was actually used as a counter-battery Arty. It wouldn't actually be used to fire directly at tanks and the like. It would actually be used to attack enemy artillery battalions. So whenever they heard exactly where the Arty was, or the enemy tanks were... Oh, they've killed both of the last remaining enemy. Whenever they heard where the last enemy were using sound triangulation, then they could target them precisely. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's another ace tanker for 4Q in the Hummel. I managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 16 in that one. And a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of my own vehicle. I didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, that went to the SU-130PM. He was quite deadly. 3,098 hit points and 2 kills from him. And I managed to get 2,605 hit points after the Jagdpanther, who managed 2,772. We both got 2 kills. The high score on kills was actually the Charioteer. He got 4 in that battle, and there's a whole bunch of us with 2 kills. But when it came to base XP, I was tops. 1,118 base experience points, 1,007 to the Carnarvon, 991 to the Charioteer. I fired 11 rounds, got 5 direct hits and 3 penetrations, 6 splash, damage of 2,605 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Now, I'm pretty sure that I penetrated the Nashorn. Yes, definitely penetrated the Nashorn. Did I penetrate the SU-130? Yes, I did. And just look at the amount of shot damage I did on that blind shot. 797 hit points from a penetrating round. So I must have penned somebody else. Who was it that I penetrated? Oh, it was the Chiri. The guy, the blind shot, the guy who was going up the cliff towards the horseshoe, took a round for 698 hit points right through his rear. So he must have been pretty angry about that. 7 enemies damaged, 2 killed, and 159 hit points of stun assist off 7 stuns. On a premium count, I earned 51,150 credits, got 25,575 from personal reserve bonus, and 14,833 from holiday ops. Total 91,558. After ammunition resupply, took away 79,238 credits. I received 28 bonds, I think that's 3 bonds for the Gores and 25 from Veni Vidi Vici, and 1,527 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 100% on the personal reserve bonus, took away 4,581 altogether. I actually titled this one Easy Peasy. Well, it wasn't that easy, I suppose, but it was fun. And any Arty game, when you do play, and it is fun like that, and you do get those sort of like blind shots that actually do go in, and you just don't know how much damage you've got until the end of the game. And you can see the win rate for this one, 5,010. This was quite a good game. Then it does seem easy at the end, but I suppose for most Arty players it's patience, patience and more patience, and it does yield rewards. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button if you want to be alerted to a new video, and thanks for watching.